Forex session stream taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you get anything of value. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we are live every weekday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. With that being said, let's get into the charts. All right, good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? Let me just clear out the trades taken. So, all right, man, how y'all doing? New week, new trades. Let's get it. So we're actually on time for once, right? I think this is the first time in a while I've been on time, to be honest, which is a good thing. Hopefully we're gonna keep that up. Probably not, but hey, one can only dream, huh? All right, let's get into the charts here, though. Let's get into the charts. Okay, so monthly on GJ. So we closed bullish, respecting, right? So we closed bullish, we respected this this level here at 190.3, and we saw that most times when you close respecting this 190.3 area, you usually ended up driving up to minimum 195, right? So last week we were expecting to tap into 195, and that's a move we were looking to take advantage of. I believe we pushed up to that and tapped 195, I think in the middle of the week, and then we did the same. I mean, we sort of rejected off the level, but then we came back up again towards the end of the week. So that was on Friday, right? So safe to say that 195 area has been tapped, right? So now it's just a matter of what price wants to do, right? Are we gonna continue to push through, or are we gonna do something similar to this, right? Or are we gonna, so we could push through to continue pushing up, or we could just push through to create a steeper top wick, and then this monthly candle ends up closing somewhere inside the range, and we start heading back down, right? So we don't really know what price wants to do here quite yet. We're gonna have to wait for price to form here and really tell us what it wants to do here, right? So let me just put this level here. Yeah, so I mean, now we've tapped into 195. If we were to start coming back up again to maybe create a steeper top wick, you would be looking at this 198 level, right? 198 would be your next level of a potential top wick before you start heading back down. But we'll see, right? We'll see. I mean, if this candle wanted to head up, though, we do have we don't really need to wait for much more of a bottom wick than this, right? Because this is the 190.5 level that we closed respecting, which is the whole reason why we're looking for that push up to 195, right? So in terms of bottom wicks, we don't really need much more. If we are gonna drive up, we don't really need much more of a bottom wick than this. I mean, we could have pullbacks in the lower time frames, and to be honest, we could just flip all the way, and we could create a lower lower bottom wick, but we don't actually need it, right? So yeah, we'll see how we close on the lower time frames, though. Yeah, let's move on to the weekly now. Actually, let me just mark this up on the monthly. Okay, cool. Moving on to the weekly. You had the weekly respecting that 195.5 level, right? 195.3 level. You have the weekly close respecting. Now, if you remember last week, if you were here last week, you remember that what we said was, if we end up closing above this 195.3 level, yeah, we're gonna be taking buys all day, every day, right? So I mean, we ended up respecting that level. And if we look to the left here, this is for one time we respected, right? We drove back down, right? Another time we respected, we closed bearish. We can keep on going. Let me see. That didn't respect. Okay, this one respected, we closed bearish. Granted, you didn't quite drive down, but that next week you closed bearish, right? Here you respected, closed bearish, push down, respected, push down, right? So I mean, this one you had a bottom wick at this area right here, and then you pushed up, right? So looking at all of these instances in the past where we've sort of respected this level here, yeah, most times you respect this level, you end up driving down, right? You end up either closing bearish or driving down. So with that being said, what I'm gonna look for now is a bottom wick, because if we look at the one instance, well, maybe it's more than one, but just the one that we saw anyways, where you sort of close respecting and then continue to drive, that was, where was that at? Right here, right? So if we're looking at this now, right, if we're looking at something like this to potentially push us back up, where would you be expecting your bottom wicks? Around this area, 192.764, right? So if you do end up rejecting 195 heavily towards this 192.764 level, then it's very possible that you could start rejecting from that level and continue your push up, right? That is a good possibility here. Plus, you have the same sort of formation here where you reject off of 195.3, right? And then you come down to find support here, 192.7, and then continue back up. Right here, you also respected 192.7 here as support, push back up. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But we did what, I mean, the key thing to keep in mind here, we did close respecting this level here, and most times you do end up closing bearish on that next candle, right? But the thing is, even if this candle is gonna close bearish, this is the weekly time frame, right? So we got a whole week for this candle to form, right? So what's stopping us from coming up, right, creating a steeper top wick, and then eventually maybe at the end of the week or sometime in the week we flip and then we close bearish on this candle, right? So anything can happen here, to be honest with you. But you just have to keep in mind, right? You just have to keep in mind what's going on the higher time frame, right? What potential moves are sort of playing out on the higher time frames. So yeah, so we got this level here. Well, it was here, but I think I'll push it up. Okay, let me see. Okay, I mean, this was the monthly, right? That 198 level that I'm saying would be our next level of rejection, right? So that's the 198 level. Lines up nicely with this level here on the weekly. So if we start seeing some rejection off of 192.8 on the lower time frames, if we start pushing up from that level or off of that rejection, if we start pushing up, then you might start to see that push up towards 198. All right, so for now, this is what our levels are looking like. I'd say put that one down there. Okay, so we're inside this range right now. Cool. All right, let's see how this forms here. This is the monthly level, right? Okay, let's see how this forms. So potentially what we could see here, right, what the potential move is that wants to play out here on the weekly is potentially a push down here to create that bottom wick, right? And then we start to push up towards 197 or 198, right? Yeah, for now that's just speculation though. We'll really see what wants to happen though. We'll see what wants to happen as we start to get some more closures on the lower time frames. But yeah, look at something that's interesting here though. You sort of have a fake out, right? That's why we said if we had closed above 195.5, this would be buys all day. As soon as this candle flipped to take out its own high, most likely this would be buys all day, right? Because now you have a fake out, right? You have a fake out on a weekly time frame into a new range, right? The only reason why I'm not too excited with this closure is because you sort of closed at the top of this range already, right? So you already filled this range. So even though it is technically still a fake out, right, it is still a valid fake out. Yeah, you don't really have you're not really in a new range. You're already hitting resistance right here. So yeah, we can't really take anything off of that off of that assumption. But yeah, let's see. All right, moving on to the daily now. This is where our bread and butter starts from, right? Moving on to the daily. So you have this level of support right here. So daily close bullish, respecting as well, right? Your levels are very similar to the weekly here as well. Let me see. So daily close bullish, respecting this level here, which is also the weekly level, right? So very similar levels here to the weekly. You have your range going up here towards 197. If you look on the daily here as well, if you look to the left here, you'll see multiple times that you've closed, or that you've sort of respected this 195.5 level and driven down, right? Driven down off of that level, right? So you have a drive down from here. You have price respecting this level multiple times here, right? Pushing down. Yeah, same thing here. So yeah, so most times, right, most times that you drive down here, where do you sort of find support to stop your drop, right? To stop the push down, right? It's this same level on the weekly, right? This 192.7 level. So yeah, again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. We might make our bottom wick all the way to 192.7. We might not, right? It all depends on what price wants to do here, right? Because there is also I see a minor daily level right here we could reject off of, right? Okay, all right, let's see what's going on now. Okay, cool. All right, so we have our levels here on the daily. I'm gonna just put this a little lower, actually. Put a 197 flat. Cool. All right, so you have price coming down here. So this level right here is a sort of a minor daily level, right? This 193.7. You have this as a minor daily level right here, right? Which price has respected in the past as a support. And if you look here as well, you sort of have this bottom wick, right? You sort of had this push down. You had that bottom wick around this level as well, and then you drove back up towards 197, right? So if that's the case, if that is the case, that we have respected this level, or we have rejected this level in the past, right, to push up to 197, look what's happening right now, right? You're coming down, right? You tapped into this 193.7 level, and now you're rejecting, right? So if you start to push up here, you start to see some closures above on the lower time frames. Most likely this is just about the bottom wick you need, and that's probably gonna push you up towards 197, right? So we'll see if we can take advantage of that. We'll see if we can take advantage of that. Moving on to the 4 hour now. Moving on to the 4. Okay, so with the 4 hour, interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to see, is this a fake out on the 4 or no? Let's see. So boom, so you got your level there. Hello, that daily level, that's the daily resistance. Okay, so 4 hour, you have so you basically hit this resistance, right? You hit this resistance at 195.3, started to push back down. But you know, this push down could just be for a bottom wick, or you could start to drive down, you know, a lot more than this. So again, we're looking at potential bottom wicks, right? Potential bottom wicks to drive us up on the higher time frames, right? That looks like the play that wants to, or that looks like what wants to play out on the higher time frames. So if we end up closing below here, if we do end up closing below 193.74 here, if we do end up closing below this level, most likely you're gonna make a bottom wick towards this 192.7 level that we have on the higher time frames, right? But you know, if we can just close below there, we're probably gonna take ourselves towards this 4-hour time frame right here. Sorry, this 4-hour level, not 4-hour time frame, towards this 4-hour level right here. So you know, keep that in mind. And yeah, man, so yeah, pretty straightforward on the 4 though. Pretty straightforward on the 4. Lines up pretty nicely with our higher time frames as well, our weekly and all of that. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of seeing what price wants to do here. It's just a matter of seeing what price wants to do here. I mean, if we have a bullish closure on the 4, we sort of have a fake out, quote unquote, on the 4-hour, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll be very willing to consider this a fake out, to be honest with you. I would be willing to do that. I would be very willing to do that, actually. All right, cool. Let's see now. Let's see. So that's our 4-hour. Let's go on to the hourly now. Let's go on to the hourly now. So this is the, okay, that's the 4-hour level here. Okay, so hourly. Okay. Hourly. So this is the level. Okay. So this is what you're looking like on the hourly. So range 2 sells. Well, I would take the I'd take the sell below here, but I'd prefer for the 4-hour to close, right? I'd consider the sell below 193.74, but only if we close with the 4-hour below there as well, right? If we just close on this hourly below 193.74, I would not be willing to take that. But yeah, we'll see. We will see here. Okay, we start pushing back up. This level here is what? Let me see, the 4. So that's that level there. Okay, not terrible. Let's see. Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, in terms for the hourly, in terms of the sales, right, we got range 2 sales, right? So we sort of rejected off this level, right? This level, this minor 4-hour level, that we are looking to push off of potentially. We rejected off that level, right? And then we close back above into this range right here, right? Close back above into this range. Now it looks like you're creating a bottom wick. If we look to the left here, you have multiple instances where you have that bottom wick at this area or at this level, and then you pushed up and continue to drive up, right? So if this is our if we do end up respecting this level here, I mean, we won't take, that would be the hourly closing bearish, right? Yeah, so we'll probably wait for, you know, our closures above 194.3, right? Maybe on the 30-minute, and then we can start taking our push up, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens here. In terms of the hourly, we got our level right here. Let me see, that's the 4-hour level, right? Yeah, it's the 4-hour level. Sorry, yeah, same thing. So cool. All right, so that's what we're looking like for the hourly. That's what we're looking like for the hourly. So we can respect there. All right, close below here, you have a range going down to here. Cool. And potentially full TPs around there. All right, cool. So that's what we got. That's what we got for our levels here. That is what we have for our levels. Give me 1 second. Let me go to the 30-minute. I never did the 30. So yeah, we close above here. We could drive up to this level here, 195.4. So that's the full 4-hour level. All right, yeah, 195.4. And then potentially you could drive up to 197. right? So for all my swing traders out there, 197 is the targets. All right, 197 are our targets for the what's it, for the week, for the day. So yeah, let's see how this forms here though. Let's see how this forms here. Let me just get rid of these. So this is what our 30 looks like. So 30 is pretty clean as well. 30 is pretty clean, pretty straightforward. We push up, drive up. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see this. What is this on the hourly? Yes, this over here. All right, cool. Let's see what happens, y'all. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. Yeah, if we can get like a 4-hour bullish closure here, right? We get a 4-hour bullish closure, and that coincides with like the hourly closure above 194 here, 194.3. Still have a decent range to play here. Yeah, it's about a 23 pip range, right? Depending on whether you make your bottom wick first or how steep that bottom wick is. I mean, here it's not much of one, right? Just came down, pushed up. Yeah, we'll see. We know what we're looking for though. We do know what we're looking for. We just need to get it. We just need to get it. To be honest, I'd actually prefer if this just pushed straight up and just closed above 194.6. All right, close above 194.6, get a bottom wick. We take this take the buys to fill this range up here. Pretty straightforward. So this 30-minute actually has no top wick still. Okay, it's interesting. That's suspicious. That's weird. All right, cool. Coolio. Let me see what we're doing for news. What are we doing for news? So no news today. No news today. So that's either gonna be a good thing or a bad thing. Let me see. Yeah, no news today, so that's gonna be good or bad. Actually, let's see what's the week saying. What's the week saying? So we have news. So tomorrow, no news either. Really, no news tomorrow. So no news tomorrow. Wednesday we got news. We got we got FOMC on Wednesday. Okay, we got FOMC Wednesday. So somebody is either gonna blow their account or 10x their account, either or, nothing in between. Then Thursday we got CPI. Friday we got core PPI. Okay, so the later half of the week, so once we get over the hump of the week, that's when we start seeing the news start to kick in, right? So for the first part of the week, we're not seeing much news, so it's gonna be price action all the way, right? So let's see if we can take advantage of that. I'm just hoping we're gonna have some volume in here though. I don't want a situation where we just start to trickle. So let's try to start to trickle up or trickle down. Let's see, 30. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you got a few ranges you could consider here. You do have a few ranges for consideration. I mean, as long as we close above 194.33, yeah, you have ranges to consider here. Yeah, especially if it's a 4-hour closer as well. All right, we get that 4-hour bullish closer as well. That's a fake out on the 4. We wait for that bottom wick. We can continue taking this drive up, fill this range. Yeah, with the absence of news, I mean, I'm not sure how much we might drive, but I mean, just in general, right, for the week, I'm not sure how much we're gonna drive here, but hey, if we got volume, we got volume, right? I'm not complaining. As long as we got volume, wherever that volume is coming from is none of our business. All right, gold. Let me let's do a quick gold rundown real quick. Got away with words, huh? Quick rundown real quick. Jokes. All right, cool. So this gold, right? So the monthly finally came down, right? Create a bottom wick. It didn't create much of a bottom wick, but we do have a bottom wick now, right? So we could just continue pushing up here and vice versa. The weekly, we came down, right? Create that bottom wick. We held support. Right, we held this support at this level, and then we continue to push up, right? Current candle already has a bottom wick. We're pushing up onto the daily. So the previous daily came down, create a bottom wick for the monthly, but closed below, right? So now we close below support. If you look at this candle, right, this candle here, this candle here closed bearish below, right? Reached a lot lower, closed bearish below. This candle, same thing, reached a little lower, closed bearish below, right? So at this point here, this might just come up, or this might just flip at any time here, right? Because we did in fact close bearish, respecting bearish below a support, which is this right here. All right, we did in fact close bearish below support. First thing you did here was create a bottom wick, but this could just be that price was trying to continue this push down, right? We sort of tapped into this support, couldn't drive through, so now we're coming up for a steeper top wick, probably at this resistance level here at 26.73, right, for us to continue that push down. So that's one option here, right? That's just something that could be happening here, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Just as likely this could just be the bottom wick for a price to just drive up and take out all-time highs and start to make, you know, some new highs up in these areas, right? Or some new structure. So yeah, we'll see what wants to happen with that. But keep in mind the daily did close bearish below a resistance, or below support rather. All right, okay, so your levels here on the 4, straightforward is not the word I would use to describe this, but they do exist. Okay, so I mean, you had your last 4-hour close bullish, respecting this level here, and you have a level here as well. Okay, let me see, where's that daily? So at daily level, okay, yeah, I mean, if you end up coming back down here respecting this level, you could potentially start to push down, because that's you rejecting this level here on the daily, right? So if that starts to push you down here, I mean if the 4-hour closed bearish below here 26.50, for sure we're taking sells, right? Because then that's the whole daily candle flipping bearish, right? After coming up to a potential rejection area. Yeah, I mean, I think you don't really have any entries here until the 4-hour close. You probably want to wait for this 4-hour to close on gold for you to really know what's going on. Yeah, so I'll just mark up Hey, what's good, man? Over. Now, I'm making no money, my brother. I am making no type of money. I'm still in the process. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, this hourly's about to close. Let's just see what GJ's doing real quick, and I'll go back to the gold analysis. Let me see. Yeah, so this closure ain't really telling us much. This closure isn't really telling us much, but you do, yeah, you do have a fake out on the hourly now. This is a fake out on the hourly. For 9 wins. I mean, I'm green, like, what would I say? On my account, like we had the what's it called? We had two blown fundeds, right? Is it two? Yeah, we had 2 blown fundeds. You know, bro, I was $30 away from getting funded, and I blew that shit, dog. That's crazy, no? But yeah, that's on me still. But yeah, like green, like on my personal account, sure, I'm green, but like in terms of the fundeds, like I've blown 2 already, and I'm on this one right now. So we'll see how this one goes. It's big losses, my guys. Big ass losses, bro. Big ass losses. Yeah, man, just it's not even over leverage. It's more it's just mental, you know, mental lapses, right? Like holding the trade longer than I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like just basically giving the market more than it needs to take, right? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But hey, we live and we learn, huh? Such is the way. All right, yeah, so we just closed on this hourly on GJ. Yeah, this hourly just closed. You have a fake out now, so very good chance that this is gonna drive down to fill the rest of this range at 193.7, but it's not really the move I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna just stay away from that for now. I mean, if we came up and we made a top wick towards, let me see here, trying to see where have we driven down from heavy though. Let me see. Yeah, if we came up and we made a top wick towards let me say 194.3. yeah, if we came up now, made that top wick towards 194.3, if we flipped, if we then took out this low, I would take this. I would take this range right here. It's about a 15 pip range, not bad. But yeah, for now I'm gonna just stay out of it, right? I'm gonna just stay out of it. Let me see what price wants to do. But you do have a fake out on the hourly, which is pretty good for this to drive down and fill the rest of the range, but it's not really certain for me until we make that top wick. Because I think if you fill this range right now before making that top wick, you're filling this range just to come back up, right? I think you're doing that just to make a bottom wick, but price will tell us what it wants to do though. So I'm gonna just wait for price. All right, back to that gold breakdown real quick. Back to that gold breakdown. 49 wins, 80 losses with 2% risk equals. Nah, bro. Like, so imagine within those 18. Now again, this 49.18, it's not one account, right? It's not on one account. I mean, it's one account on my personal account, which is why I said my personal account is in the green, right? It's not, you get what I mean? Like my personal account, that 49.18 record, it's in the green on the personal account, but that 49.18 also spans across 3 different challenges, right? So like one challenge, I'd have like maybe 20 wins, and then maybe 12 losses contributed to that specific challenge, and then one of those losses were like huge, right? So it was so huge, and then it took me, you know, it hit my what's it called, my allowed drawdown, which is what, 10% or whatever. All right, so 10%. So I lost that challenge, but then you have some new wins on a new challenge, right? So that's what I mean. Like my personal account is in the green, yes, but the challenge wise, I've lost 2 of those challenges already. All right. Why would I lie? Why not lie? Like, what's your risk? I risk on the challenges 3%. Depends where I am. If I'm in what's it called? If I'm break even, I'm risking 3%. If I'm down 3%, I risk 1%. You could put 1,000 pips to equal 3%. What you mean? What you mean? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, my brother. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is, isn't it? Whatever it should be, it's not what it is. We don't live in what it should be. We live in what it is, huh? It is what it is. All right, let me finish this gold breakdown real quick. All right, cool. So you got your daily here. Daily, we already, yeah. So like we were saying, daily close bearish, right? So yeah, we already made that bottom wick towards 2640. So we're just as likely to continue to drive up here to 2673, right? Which is the fill of this range, as we are to reject out right now and continue to drive down. So we really want to see what price wants to do. Most likely gonna wait for this 4 hour to close to see what that is, because now we're pushing back into this range, right? Previous 4 hour close bullish, respecting this level right here on the 4. But if we close above, most likely we will continue to see that push up towards that 2673 level. But if we start to reject here, right, I mean, yeah, we'll see. We will see. Let me see, going on to the hourly real quick. So the hourly, so we have, let me see, we got a level here on the hourly. We do got a level here on the hourly. Okay, is this the 4? This is the 4 hour level. Yeah, this whole range is real choppy. It's real choppy. I would not say this is the cleanest range, but yeah, I mean, if we're just going off of, you know, range 1, range 2s, you're looking at below here for a sell potentially. You close above here. Let me see this on the 4. Yeah, close above there. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like this might be a level right here. Right, this might be the level right here, but it's not the cleanest above, right? Because technically you had to consider this as a level as well. All right, I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, these are just our overall levels. We'll go to the 30 right now and sort of clean things up. Let me see. You could put 40. Nah, I mean, like the big losses, 3% is 3%. Maybe you over leverage, like you didn't use the same lot sizes, because on the same lot size, that's what I'm saying, my bro. I mean, one, I'm not gonna use the same lot size. I'm just risking 3%. The lot size changes based on my stop loss, right? But that's what I mean. This 49 wins is not on one account, is what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, it's 49 wins is not on one account. That's what I mean. Like this, let me put it like this. The challenge we just blew, I was in phase 2, right? So majority of these wins, or not majority, I mean, I'm not gonna count through all this shit, but like a lot of those wins, right, were from phase 1, and we passed phase 1, right? So Gucci, right? Phase 2, like I said, phase 2, we got up to about $30 in profit. We got up to $30 in profit. Sorry, not $30 in profit. $30 away from being funded on phase 2. So that's a whole lot of wins as well. We had a whole bunch of wins as well, right? You get what I'm saying now? Right, exactly. So like as soon as we hit like a few big losses, we lost phase 2. So that's what I mean. Like on my actual account, all of those trades on being on one account were in the green, but we lost the challenges. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the only way I can explain it. Yeah, if I'm not clear, to be honest, I don't know, but that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. But yeah, it's all on us though. It's all on us. We just made a mental error, as they say, mental psychological mistakes. But that's the process, I guess. That's the process. All right, let me draw up my 30-minute levels on gold real quick. So right here. So actually we're not trading gold anymore for this challenge. We're just gonna be marking it up, right? We're just gonna be doing our analysis and marking it up, because the big losses we took that ended up blowing up the account for us were on gold. They were on gold. And to be fair, it's not gold's fault, you know what I'm saying? It's not like anything happened that I wasn't expecting per se, but it was all psychological mistakes, to be honest with you. So that's all on me. That's all on me. Okay, yeah, this is I wouldn't say these are the prettiest levels right now on gold, but you know, just for the sake of having something here, yeah, that's what things are looking like right now. You see this area gold is in? Yeah, way too much noise in here, man. Way too much noise. I would say your cleanest move here would probably be above maybe 2664. Yeah, 2664. That looks like your cleanest move here, or your cleanest range. Yeah, we'll see how we form there. We'll see how we form. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not really taking gold right now though. We gotta do some homework on it first, a little bit more homework on it. Plus I want to see what effect trading only one pair has for the month. All right, back to GJ. So now you've come down, you feel this range, which is what we were expecting, but we didn't come up for that steeper top wick first, which I'm a little what's the word, what does it mean when you doubt something? What's the word for that? I don't know. Like I doubt we're gonna drive all the way down here, you know, without making a top wick. So we're gonna wait for now. I mean, that 4 hour though, this 4 hour does look good. It does look good as a move on the 4. It does look good as a continuation down to fill the rest of this range. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. But keep in mind though, this level here is the level we're looking at on what is it? Was it a daily? I believe it's the daily level. Yeah, so this is the same level we're looking at down here, right? As a potential level of rejection, right? To push back up. So if we're not gonna reject off this level, most likely we're gonna come down to 192.74 to reject instead. All right, so really I gotta wait for a closure below, and then we can start considering some sells here. Yeah, it's a pretty wide range, huh? Let me see. Yeah, we gotta wait for a closure below. Yeah, I mean, there's a world that you just start to melt here, right? There's a chance of everything, right? There's always a chance for every single move to play out. But yeah, can't really take it unless we got a move to take. We got no entries, right? Yeah, so again, no news today. Might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens here. All right, let's see. It's about to be our first 15-minute closure. Let's see. Does that 15 close below? Does this 15 close below? 10 seconds. Let's see. Looks like you just might. Or maybe not. Close below once, close below twice. Give me one of that. Okay, so there goes your closer. 15 close respecting. I mean, close below most recent on the 15 anyways. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got nothing here. Because you close below the 15 level, but this is still an overall level on the, on the hourly, on the 4 as well, or sorry, on the daily. So I'm gonna just hold off on taking those sells. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Yeah, I gotta see that clean closure below. I gotta see that clean closure below first. Okay, well, the 15 did close below. I'm not gonna lie, they closed below on the 15. We did close below on the 15. Let's see what the 30 has to offer though. Let's see what the 30 has to offer in terms of closures. Yo, this music go hard, huh? Okay, looks like you might just push through here. We might just be pulling through here. Let's see. That's interesting. So that'll be the 4-hour level down here, right? Okay. All right, let's see. Coming down. Potential. We have potential for something here. That 30-minute is gonna have to close though. That 30-minute is gonna have to close. Yeah, this gold range is just a mess, man. That gold range is just a mess. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. Yeah, 10 minutes left for the 30 close. So I'm just gonna wait on that. We back. All right, couple minutes here left for a 30 close. Couple minutes left here for a 30 close. Let me see. So the only saving grace for this is the fact that the 4 hour is still open, right? 4 hour is still open. So even if this was gonna come down. All right, so I'm gonna be looking to potentially take these sales here in about a minute. But let's see though. Let's see. I mean, if you're ready to drive down, this should not come up. This should not really flip. That shouldn't really flip. And if you're gonna make a top wick, it would be there. So we're gonna look. So that's what our stops are looking like. Okay. All right, cool. If I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna need a top wick. Gonna need a top wick for this. Closure below, push up, tap that level. Yeah. An hourly closure below here really would be the cleanest move. Would be your cleanest opportunity here, but this might just drive here. That's the 5. Okay, you're coming down without a top wick, so nothing much I can do about that. Nah, Not yet anyways. Okay, got this 4-hour level to fill. Okay, looks like the 30 is coming up now, making a top wick. Yeah, if this was happening on the hourly, I would be in there as soon as we made a top wick and we flipped. I would be in there, but because this is on the 30, right, this hourly is still open. We could still end up rejecting this level and pushing up, right? Yeah, the only way I can take this move, I understand this 30-minute close below here now. The only way I can really take this move, let me see. Yeah, I need a top wick. I need a steeper top wick than this. I'm gonna need a steeper top wick than this. If we can close like this on the hourly, beautiful, right? Then we wait for, you know, for a top wick towards this level, and then we can take the sales coming back down. But right now, I mean, this 30 does look good to drive down. As good as it looks to drive down, I can't really get involved quite yet. Not quite yet. I'm gonna need to wait. Let me see, do we have any precedence for this? So this one just drove clean through. Let me see, trying to see if we have precedence for a closure below here on the 30. Okay, so here we closed below, we drove down, right? Okay, so this closed, it's the 2:30 candle, so that's also a 3 o'clock candle. So same thing here, 7:30 candle. So closed at 8. That's okay. Yeah, let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you do have rejection off this level in the past. You do have that rejection off that level, but I would prefer this to be an hourly closure below instead of a 30. All right, an hourly closure below instead of a 30 would be better here. Okay, I will fake out on the hourly. Came down, you feel the range. Yeah, so I can't really use the, you know, I can't really use the reasoning of a fake out to take these sells for the hourly, because you already filled this range, right? So the fake out only guarantees the initial range. So this is your initial range, or this is the range you faked out into. All right, so you've already filled this range right here. So I can't really use, you know, the reasoning of a fake out to continue driving down here. Like we've already marked this level up as a significant support level, right? On the weekly time frame and on the hourly time frame as well, right? So we've already marked this as a significant level. So if we want to start taking ourselves below, we're gonna need to see that hourly closure minimum below, right? Which is why we're waiting here, right? In waiting, we might just, you know, we might just push clean through, right? We might just start to drive down right now, and that's gonna be c'est la vie, right? That's just c'est la vie. That's just gonna be c'est la vie. Yeah, right now that's what we're waiting for though. We're waiting to see this hourly closure actually below. This hourly actually close below, and then we can start getting involved with the sells. Yeah, for now things are gotta stay out of that for now. But let's see gold. Gold actually, this 30-minute melted here, huh? Yeah, that 30 melted on gold. The 4-hour melting now. Let me see this level here. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, you got the 4-hour coming down on gold now, so that's the daily flipping as well. So you see what we said, right? So that daily, this daily is just as likely to flip and drive down than, you know, as it is to, you know, continue that push up. I mean, now you're flipping. If you close below on the 4-hour level, or yeah, if you close below the 4-hour level in about 25 minutes here, you're probably gonna drive down for the rest of the day. Okay, that's your 4-hour level there. So your hourly level is somewhere around here. And not the doesn't sync up. Yeah, man, there's a lot of. If I was trading gold right now, I think I would just call it a day. It's like, nah, I'm playing. Nah, not to be honest, like, I would call it a day, not because like well, no, actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd wait for the 4-hour to close first, because you sort of have a bunch of levels that you can consider here. So it's not the cleanest. You're not working with the cleanest ranges here on gold. You're not really working with the cleanest ranges. But it's 4-hour. Once this 4-hour closes though, once that 4-hour closes, it should give you a good look in terms of what you want to do. But yeah, so you have flipped now, and now you are coming back down. So if you're gonna come down here, you're most likely gonna take out these lows over here. So you know, if you see that, if this 4-hour candle is gonna coincide with a, let me see, what is this daily level? 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, if you close clean through this whole range, 2638. So if you close below 2638.7, I mean, ain't really much else to do but go down. To do, ain't lol. To do. Yeah, man, my levels are janky on gold. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, right now things are looking like sells below there potentially. All right, sells below there potentially. Oof, gold is just melting here, huh? Je suis Christ. Oh, no, not je suis Christ. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you until that 4-hour closes. It's looking like this whole range is like, I mean, unless you just want to risk it, but right now you're just dropping. You don't really have entries for anything. You're really just dropping here. Not much of anything else. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with this, but hey, I don't really know what you could take here. You probably just want to wait for that 4-hour to close, to be fair. Okay, put this here. Damn. Yeah, that was a whole lot. So price just dropped. We just dropped about 70 pips in like 5 minutes. That's crazy. I don't know where this volume is coming in on gold. Maybe GJ doing the same thing. I don't even know. Yeah, nah, GJ still chilling. GJ still chilling. Hopefully GJ continues to chill until the hourly close, and then we can really start taking these we can start getting involved with these sells. But for now we gotta wait. We gotta wait for this hourly. Gotta wait for that hourly. Okay, cool. So GJ, we're waiting for the hourly closure, which would also be the 4-hour close. Actually, yeah, what does that 4-hour look like then? If we close below, what does the 4 look like? You're just closing inside the range, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, looks, yeah, you're starting to see some volume here. This might be the one. This might be the one to push you down here. So if you don't want to FOMO, I'd say just look away. Just look away for, what's it, 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll see how this 15 closes, and then we're just gonna wait for the hourly closure. Just gonna wait for the hourly closure. Yeah, gold just killed that whole range, man. I don't know where this volume is coming from, but it's interesting, huh? So you're about to take out the daily lows. You're about to take out the daily lows. This is an interesting candle. Wow. Huh. I wonder why we started moving like this. I mean, to be fair, well, no, that doesn't explain it. Never mind. Yeah, I'm bullish. I'm fully bullish on gold. Like, not, I don't mean today, I just mean in general, right? Because I mean, with the things happening in the world, you know what I mean, gold is sort of the safe haven currency. So you're gonna have, you know, a lot of people, you know, trying to convert their what's it called, their currency to gold. All right, 15 minutes, about to close in 3 minutes. About to get a 15-minute closer in 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. Let's see. I mean, regardless of how it closed, we're not taking it, right? But we're just trying to see how this closes. But let me tell you about my one that's greater, one that's 10-20. Okay, pushing down here slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Let me see who's streaming right now. Who else is streaming right now? Yo, man, like Wix, you know. Yo, Wix just caught I'm pretty sure Wix just caught a trade. Pretty sure he just caught a trade. That's tough. Yeah, man, like that's the understanding of gold I need to have, right? Because I'd be looking at this and I'm like, where would you even get a trade here? Like, I'm looking at this right now and I'm confused as to where he even got into an entry. Well, yeah, nah, I wouldn't have taken this. 100% I would not have taken this, right? But it played out. I'm not even sure. Yeah, that's the kind of understanding you need, man. That's the next level. That's the next level. And I think that's what I got with GJ. I do think that's what I have with GJ, even though I'm not in here right now. Yeah, I really want this hourly to close first. Damn, if this goes without us. Yeah, if it goes without us, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, 15-minute about to close. Let's see how we close on the 15. So we're gonna close bearish on the 15. That's the 5 closing below this sort of consolidation minimum, like a miniature consolidation here. Okay. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna wait for the hourly, man. I'm gonna wait for the hourly. This level is too much of a volatile level, or I don't know what you call it, but yeah, it's too strong a level for me to take this without a closer. All right, 15-minute close. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this 15-minute close looks so good to take, but I'm gonna hold off, man, because like I said, we have the daily tapping into this level and rejecting in the past, right? We got the daily level tapping in here. That's a level on the hourly as well. So minimum, I want to see this hourly close below. Hopefully we can close with some range to still, you know, take advantage of. All right. So at this point, what we're gonna be looking for is a closure below, top wick to this level, and then we can take the sales to fill the rest of this range coming down. All right. I mean, most likely, if I'm gonna take those sales, you could probably hold that to the daily level. All right, which is at the next 4-hour level. All right, which is over here. So you'll be looking at something like this. Yeah, this 15 is dropping though. Yeah, you just took out the lows. Yeah, you might drop here on the 15. That is possible. You might push all the way down here on the 15, but hey, ain't much I can do about it. Not much I could do about it, man. All right, cool. We're gonna wait on the hourly closer. We gonna wait on the hourly close here. we back. Okay, cool. All right, so we got this hourly closer coming up in 5 minutes. Got the hourly closer coming up in 5. So basically what we want to see You want to see a push up, tap into this level, this hourly level for a top wick. Well, let's see how we close first, right? But basically we want to close below this level, right? Wherever we close, we want to see that push up towards this level, right? And then once we come down, we can start taking our sells, right? So yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's lock in. In terms of our stops, you really shouldn't, I mean, you shouldn't flip. If we're gonna wait for that top wick first, we really are not expecting to flip on the 4, right? And you had this fake out here, never came up to the top, so you might still come here for something. So yeah, I mean, our stops remain the same as before, so somewhere around here, right? Really this level here. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. So we got our stops, we know what we're looking like for stops. And FR come up for that, sure, make a top wick right there, potentially still drive down. Most likely not though. All right, cool. Let's see how we close in about 2 minutes here. Let's see how we close in about 2 minutes and we can get a potential entry. In terms of whether we're gonna hold this fully to full TPs, let's see. It depends, really. Depends on what it depends on. I'm not sure. Ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. This 4 hour come down. I went all the way clean through. Swan, close below, tap that level. All right, let's see what happens though. Let's just see what happens for now. I'd say, yeah, nah, full TPs 192.933, right? BE areas this level, and yeah, depending on how high we come up here, I'll probably close partials at this level here, and then let the rest rock till down there. All right, cool. Let's see what I'll go on. Okay, 1 minute left. Okay, we have to close below though. We cannot close respecting. We gotta close below, and it looks like we're gonna close respecting. That's crazy. So final seconds here, we end up coming back above. Interesting. Now let's see how we close. So 10 seconds left. Let's see. 10 seconds left. And okay, so there goes your closure. You close respecting that level. You did close respecting that level. 4 hour closed bearish. Let me see now. Yeah, so I mean, definitely no sells quite yet. No sells off rip. No sells quite yet. Driven through. Okay, so definitely no sells quite yet. What I need now, let me see. I'm gonna need a closure back below. after a top wick. For us to start taking these sells again, we're gonna need a closure back below after a top wick. How steep of a top wick am I looking at though? That's the question. How steep of a top wick am I looking at? So this 4 hour has no bottom wick as well. If we can get the wick entry, as well, that would not be bad. But it looks like we're about to flip. Yeah, looks like so. We just flipped on the 4. There goes our flip on the 4. Yeah, I can't take any sells just yet. I need a closure back below this level. This level is too strong. Right now we've closed respecting this level now on the 4, right? Oh my goodness, I wasn't even on. 1 second. Mic was muted. Okay, you're pushing down here. You're pushing down here. Okay. Coming down here with some volume as well. Okay, let's see this 5 at 5 close below. Gonna be the initial move. All right, it's gonna be the initial move. Continue up. All right, cool. All right, if this 5 closes below, we get a top wick, I'm gonna be in there. If this 5 closes below and we get a top wick, I'll be in there. Yeah, but I'm probably not gonna hold this one. I'm probably gonna close this one right here. Probably gonna close that one right there. All right, your level is, where's the level? Somewhere here, right? Abysmal RR. So the 5's about to close, so yeah, actually this 4 hours shouldn't flip. You flip on that 4, you're gone. Or you're coming for that steeper top wick, so you're looking at something around here. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so on the 5, this is your level here on the 5, right? Hey, yeah. Damn. Yeah, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking the 5. I'm not taking the 5. I'm not taking the 5. I'm not taking the 5, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna wait for this 15 to close, man. Let's see how this 15 closes, we get involved. Let's see how this 15 closes, we'll get involved. Nah, man, this is the hourly level, right? Yeah, hourly level. You end up coming down there, man. Yeah, that 5 flips. That 5 flips could be gone here, man. Could be gone. What's gold doing anyways? Yeah, gold just, yeah, gold. So gold closed at the bottom of the range. Now you're coming back up. So it looks like gold might just, you know, stay inside this range. All right, we might just see some consolidation inside that range, but I mean, you're seeing volume to the top side though. You are pushing up. You are seeing volume to the top side. Yeah, a lot of things are going on here. I don't really got an answer for them. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, we can get this 15 closure though. We get this 15 closure on GJ. I'll be in there. I'll take that. I'll take that. I would take that. Yeah, John just went straight through. Straight through. Okay. All right, 2 minutes left for a closure. Let's see. 2 minutes left for a closure. I tell you what though, most likely we're gonna close partials right here. Gonna close partials at 193.27, which is also our BE area, and full TPs are gonna be 192.93. Stops, let me see. I mean, this once this 15 closes, we're gonna wait for a top wick, of course, right? We're gonna wait for a top wick. Not much of one though. I don't think we need much of one at that point. We'll probably look for something around here, right? Yeah, top wick somewhere around there. Yeah, and then we're gonna start taking those sells. And if you are gonna come for a steeper top wick, I'm not expecting you to come beyond here, right? Especially if it's just to complete the push down. I'm not expecting you to come beyond here. So, you know, really our stops are pretty much our 4-hour highs at this point. All right, so pretty much around there. Yep, cool. All right, that's what we got for stops though. What we got for stops. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's look alive. Let's look alive. So a couple minutes left here, or a couple seconds left. 14 seconds. Let's see. All we need is that top wick. Okay, we need a top wick. Fake out 15. Okay, there goes our top wick. If we come down, we take out those lows, we'll be in the sells. Yeah, I mean the steeper you make this top wick, the better, right? The steeper you make the top wick, the better. So we're coming down, maybe coming down a little bit. Approaching. Okay, actually, I'm gonna just put a sell stop. I'm gonna just put a sell stop right here. What is this? This is 193.558.538. right, I got my sell stops in. I got my sell stop at 193.538. Got my sell stops at 193.538. BE area is gonna be 193.3. All right, yep. BE is gonna be 193.3, and you know, we manage off the 30 closer if we get activated. If we're not activated by the time this 30-minute closes, then yeah, we're gonna delete the stops and wait for potentially maybe even better entries, right? Potentially maybe even better entries. But yeah, let's see. We got sell stops in. We're not in the trade yet. We just got some sell stops in. Let's see what happens, huh? Let us see what happens. 918. Okay, 5-minute came up, made that top wick. Looks like we might be flipping now. Let's see. 15-minute flip and we'll be in there. Do 192.93 for TP. All right, let's see. So we're coming down here a little bit, just a little bit. So there goes your first 5-minute closer. Okay, close bullish but still respecting. Okay, okay. Okay, 5 minutes still coming up though. 5 minutes still coming up. Okay, seeing some type of rejection now. Yeah, you want this, we have to be activated on this 15. If we're not activated on this 15, we're gonna delete stops and wait for the like, if we're pushing the 15 closer, which is also the 30 closer, right? If we start pushing that and we're still not in, right? Let's say it's about maybe 2 minutes left or a minute left. I'm gonna just, you know, close or delete the stops, the sell stops, and we'll wait for the 30 to close and get into a trade manually. Yes. Okay. Couple minutes for this 15 to close. And just make sure again we don't have news, right? Okay. Pentagon briefing, huh? Crazy. Brazy. All right, 6 minutes left for this 15 to close. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, I might have a 5-minute closure. Damn, man. In about 40 seconds. Yo, it's cold as hell in here, boy. God damn. A window open? Jesus Christ, I gotta go check that temperature, bro. Cold as hell. Okay. All right, cool. So you just had a 5-minute closure. My fault, y'all. Just had a 5-minute closure. I mean, not much changed from that 5, to be honest. In a trade, nah. We got sell stops. We got sell stops in, but we might delete it in about 2 minutes here. So if we're not in by about a minute for this 30-minute close, we're gonna delete the sell stops and we'll look to get into a manual position here off of the 30. Those would actually be some better entries, to be fair. As long as we close below though. That 30 still needs to close below though. That 30 still needs to close below. right, 2 minutes left for 15 close. 2 minutes left. Finger on the trigger here. Two minute. 2 minute. 2 minute. That 30-minute close respecting. I mean, well, of course we're deleting the stops, but I mean, in terms of taking buys off of that, you really could consider taking those buys up towards because if you're gonna close respecting here, you're most likely gonna make a top wick at 193.968. So we could consider taking those as well for the short-term buys, just to grab liquidity. But yeah, off of that I would need a bottom wick, right? Yeah, off of that I need, say, maybe a bottom wick towards, yeah, maybe towards here. All right, something like that. All right, let's see now. Let's see, it's 30's about to close, so we're gonna delete the stops for now. We're gonna delete these sell stops. I'm gonna delete those sell stops. Gonna delete the sell stops for now. And yeah, let's see how this closes in a bit. Let's see how this closes in a bit here, in about 30 seconds, or sorry, in about 1 minute. Let's see. Mirror on the wall, here we are again. Through my rise and fall, you've been my only friend. Hey, musically talented, man, musically inclined. Okay, this is interesting now. So this hourly is still open, so you could still end up, you know, pushing back up, closing above. Okay, let me see now. So okay, there goes your 30-minute closure. There goes your top wick. There goes your top wick. So I'm not gonna take the flip of this. I won't take the flip, but if we can have a 5-minute closure below here, I'll start I'll take the sells off of that. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the flip. The only way I'm taking the flip of this is if we make a top wick here, and then I'll take the flip coming down. Yeah, right now I'll take a 5-minute closure below here. That I will take. That I will take. All right, cool. Let's see what happens. Now we got a 30-minute bearish closure, so that's a fake out. That's a confirmed fake out on the 30 as well. So let's see. There goes your flip. I just hope we don't drive immediately, but we just need to come down here, close below. I'll be in there. So 2 places we could enter. We could either enter here, right off a 5 closure there, but then your vantage point ain't the best, or you enter below here. All right, so either or. Okay, there you go. Pushing. Yeah, hopefully the 5, hopefully we're not gone by the 5. Yeah, hopefully this 5 is still alive by the time we close. See, 30. They close below still. Yeah, stops remain the same. Pretty much everything remains the same here. All right, man, let's see. 3 minutes left for a 5 closure. Let's see what's cooking. Yeah, knowing GJ's a dickhead. Yeah, that I could just drive clean through, huh? But let's see. So a couple of minutes left here for a 5 close. Let's see if we can get that closure. And 4.365. Do. Yeah, I mean, given the fact that there's no news, price action is in charge here. So yeah, let's see how we close in a bit. In a bit. Vantage point is about 23 pips. Well, depends on where you close, but potentially around 20 pips, 20-ish pips. Let's see, coming down here. Confirm fake out. That's a top wick. Yeah. One. Okay, cool. Okay, final minute of the 5. Let's see how we close on this 5. We just need we need a bottom wick and we're in there. Well, no, we don't. We just need a close bearish, really. I don't really need a bottom wick. So as soon as this 5-minute closes bearish, we're gonna be in there. Yeah, because it's a continuation of the move, right? It is a continuation of the move. Damn, bro, this shit might just go, huh? This shit might just go. Okay, there you go. Okay, vantage point is still 20 pips. Not bad. We're still chilling. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay. Just got in a sell right there. We don't need a top wick. We don't really need a top wick. We can make one. We don't really need one though, based off of how we're taking this position. So we just got into our sells right there. Just got into a sell right there. Vantage point remains the same here at 193.3. Because we never made that steeper top wick before we came down, most likely I'm gonna close partials as soon as we go BE. So if we hit our BE areas, I'm gonna close partials as well as go BE. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens here. Pushing up on that 5. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the 5 doing that. Not too worried. Yeah, it's not the 5 you need to worry about. It's the 15 you need to worry about. Because if we end up not driving down right now, if you then come back and close above bullish on the 15, I mean, you're looking at potentially rejecting off of 193.977, right? So if you don't reject off of there, then most likely stops are gonna get hit. So we'll see. We will see. We in here though. We in here. We are in here. Let's see what happens. Where is my this? There you go. Okay, do I have my stops in here or no? Nope, I do not. Let me put in my stops real quick. 194 and 365. GP 192.93. Cool. We got our stops in, got our TP in. Let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens. Let us see what the happen. What the going, eh? What the going? Yeah, so again, like I said, most likely because we didn't make that top wick first, right? Because we didn't make that top wick first, we're gonna look to go BE and close partials, or sorry, close partials at our BE level, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna be looking at this level right here though. This level right here, if we end up respecting this level by the time the hourly closes, right? Even if we're still bearish, if we end up respecting this level by the time the hourly closes, that might not bode well for the position, right? So right there, I'd probably manage the position, probably close full, but we'll see. We in here now. We are in here now. It's 4 hour coming for a steeper top wick. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, damn, it's cold as hell, boy. All right, so the first 5-minute closer after our entry. Looks like we're gonna close bullish. Okay, not the best. Looks like we gonna close bullish. That's your funded or 20k personal? That's a funded, brother. That is a funded. That is a funded. So the plan right now is, if we don't do it on the 20k, clearly I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right? So I'm just chill out for a little bit, just trade the personal, you know what I mean? Just trade the personal, right? Once I see, you know, maybe if I get like a year of just consistent profits, then we can go back into the funded space, if the funded space is still around by then, but we'll see. That is a funded. How's your trading going, man? Were you the one that told me you're you're a full-time trader? Was that you? I forget. It's been a minute since you've been on here. I remember the name, I forget. Were you the one that said you were a full-time trader or no? Mirror on the wall. Here we are again. Through my rise and fall. Alright, so we had is that another 5-minute closer? No, it's not another one. Yeah, so first 5-minute closer, close bullish. Okay, doesn't really mean anything. No. Oh, okay, I thought that was you. How goes your trading though? You trade your personal account or funded? What you doing? What are you doing? Since you're asking me all these questions, I'm gonna ask you some questions, man. How's your trading going? Hopefully better than mine. Yay. Yeah, man, that's the name of the game, man. It's going. As long as it's going, innit? As long as it's going. Motion is motion, right? Okay, only the personal. Nice. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm seeing like the funded. I don't think the funded. Well, oh, you don't want to get your info. Okay. CSI most wanted, huh? You want it in 5 different states type shit. Saying, I understand that though. I understand that. I mean, to be fair, you're also giving your information to like your broker, no? Like for your personal account, you're also giving them your information. So, I mean, not entirely sure what you're afraid of in that regard, but I get it though. The less exposure you got on the internet, right? The better. Okay, it's 15 minute, about to close in about a minute. About to close on this 15 in a minute. As long as you can close bearish on the 15, you should be good to continue this push down to our BE areas. Yeah, again, I'm currently looking at 193.448. Ideally you want to close below 193.448 if you can, right? You want to close below there. Yeah, if you close below there for almost 100, I can almost guarantee that we're gonna at least hit our BE areas. But if you don't close above, then it's sort of in the air. It's sort of in the air. Of course we're not managing off of that, right? Because it's more of a minor level, to be honest with you. It's nothing major, right? Price has pushed through that level almost every single time. It's just you tend to see some rejection there, right? So really it's gonna be, we're gonna only manage that off the 30. But with this 15 closing, so we're about to close on the 15. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna close below there. 193.449. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and so yeah, we didn't close below that level per se. We actually just respected that level, but we're still good here, right? We're only managing off of that on the 30. We're only gonna manage off of that, manage that off on the 30. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see this first 5-minute closure. First 5 should tell us something here. Okay, where is this level? So 5, not here. So this is what? This is 193.303. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Break even area is 193.303. So 193.3 flat, give or take. Okay, making our way down here, hopefully, anyways. For now, anyways. Okay, we're pushing down. If we can close below on the 5, right, as long as we can close bearish here on the 5, we should really tap into BE areas. If we don't, then I'm not sure what's going on, but As long as we can close on this 5, we should be able to tap into our BE areas here. Okay, there goes a push down. That push down happened quick. I'm gonna move to BE right there. I don't like how quickly that happened. How quickly that pushed down. Yeah, I'm gonna move stops into to BE. So this is currently a risk-free trade. Let me see. Yeah, this is currently a risk-free trade. Once we tap into 193.3, I'm gonna close partials. And in terms of partials, I'm probably gonna close, I'd say 60% of the position. So it was 0.5. Let me see, 7. What's my lot size on this? So that's $4. Let's see, 4, 5. Yeah. So I'm just putting my what's it called? My stops to BE just to mitigate the commissions. Okay, so this is currently a risk-free trade. Now it's just a matter of, can we actually tap into our levels here? So as soon as we tap 190, or if we tap 193.3, we're gonna close partials. However much you want to close for partials is up to you. Yeah. However much you want to close for partials. Okay, this 5 is about to close now. Let's see how this 5 closes. As long as this 5 closes bearish, I think we should be good. I think we should be good as long as we survive a top wick. Let's see. Yeah, this is riding back up quick. This is riding back up quick though. Yeah. Okay, this might flip. This might just flip. Let's see, and couple seconds left. Couple of seconds left, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. There goes your open. Can we flip here? Yeah, that'd be. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna move my I'm gonna move my stops away from BE until we flip on this 5. We're gonna move our stops from BE until we flip on this 5. I'm gonna move my stops to our original stops, which was what, 194.3. So this is the 15 still open. That's the 15 flipping bullish though. Yeah, that's the 15 flipping bullish. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes here. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes. I'm gonna move my stops back to the original stops, which were 194.3. 94.3. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes. Let's see how this 5 closes. Let's see how this 5 closes. Yeah, so if our BE was still there, we would have been stopped out at BE right now. All right, hence why we moved. I mean, we moved because this 5 did close bearish, right? That 5 did close bearish, right? The move is still open on the hourly. We haven't quite tapped into our levels here. So, yeah, man. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So, as soon as this candle flips, okay, that 5 just flipped. We're going to go BE right there. Gonna move to BE right there. So now this is a risk-free trade. So now if we're gonna drive down, you have no business coming back up here. You have zero business coming back up here. So if you're gonna drive, you're just gonna drive, right? Yeah. So boom. So this is our move. This is our move. This is now a risk-free trade. Let's see what happens. This is now a risk-free trade. Let us see what happens. Okay, pushing towards BE areas here. Pushing towards BE areas. Let's see. Okay, let me put this in the journal. So 1.04 for this. Okay, coming down here, coming down. We can take out those lows. Can we push down? Nope. Coming back. That's interesting. We're really stalling here, huh? Yeah, like, I mean, if you have no business coming up here, right? If we are actually gonna hit our BE areas here on this push, we have no business coming back up to hit BE area, right? We have no business coming back up to hit our BE area. But hey, even if we do, this is a risk-free trade, right? We in here without any risk, so we're just chilling. We either make some money or we lose nothing, right? Except for the time, though. You always lose the time, but that's the name of the game, right? Okay, 5 minutes left here for a hourly close. 5 minutes left for hourly close. Yeah, I'd say if you don't want to, you know, yeah, no, I'm not gonna suggest that, because it's sort of like managing off of emotion here. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you just want, you know, if you don't want to lose all of this, right? Because you're already a decent amount in profit here. So if you just want to close without losing, if you just want to secure the bag, so to speak, right now, you know, that's cool too, right? Might as well close right now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait and see how this closes here, especially this 5. So this 5 just flipped bullish, right? 5 flip bullish, 15 flip bullish as well. Let's see how this 15 closes. If this 15 doesn't close bearish, and okay, no, the 5 closed, not the 15. So 5 just closed. 5 just closed right there. Are we gonna get stopped out at BE? Let's see. Okay, we flipped. Can we push down now? Can we push down? That is the question. Can we push down? Looks yeah, price is fighting. Price is fighting right there. Let's see if we can push down. Okay, 5 coming down. Let's see what the minute's saying. What are we saying on the minute? Oof. Okay, and closer on the minute is bearish. Okay, let's see. See if we can continue this push down. Yeah, if we can, I mean, if we can take out the lows, right, of this previous 5 candle, guaranteed we're gonna drive down, right? Almost guaranteed we're gonna drive down. I mean, I'm not sure why we didn't drive down off of that first 5 bearish closure, to be honest with you, right? Because we already closed below, you know, that support I was talking about, that sort of minor support. We already closed below off of that previous 5-minute bearish closure, right? So I'm not sure why we didn't drive down from there, but yeah, let's see. Oh, okay, so we just got stopped out at BE. We just got stopped out at BE right there. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We saw a fair bit of profit right there. We did see a fair bit of profit, but you know, we had our we had the levels we were looking for, right? We had the level we're trying to tap into. Unfortunately, we just got stopped out right there. Yeah, man, been in here for fucking how many minutes? Fuck, you know. Yeah, it's about 2 hours of analysis and waiting just to get stopped out at BE. Not the best feeling in the world, but hey. Okay, so as soon as we hit BE, we started to push back down. That's great. That is fucking peachy. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, as soon as we hit BE, we started pushing back down. That's tough. But yeah, man, I mean, I can't really take anything here because this hourly is gonna close however it's gonna close, and we're pretty much already at TP area, right? We're already at our TPs. So if we wanted to get involved here, you would need to see a steep top wick, right? You would need to see a very steep top wick. Yeah, that's all she wrote here, boys. That's all she wrote here, boys. That's all she wrote here. Yeah, fuck me, huh? Bro, what the fuck, man? Okay, breathe in, breathe out, y'all. Okay, that's yeah, that's the session. That's the session. Cause I'm having bad thoughts right now, yo. Yeah, it's unfortunate when you wait that long for a position, and you know, I mean, you get stopped out at BE after, you know, all of that happening. I mean, look at the 15, no bottom wick on the 15, came down. Yeah, I don't know why we hung around this area that much. I'm not sure why we hung around that area that much, but yeah, man, because if this hourly closes bearish now, I mean, it's gonna close bearish, right? But how do we continue taking this move now? We've pretty much exhausted this move because we're already at our TPs. We're already at our break-even area, right? So if we wanted to take this, you would need a very steep top wick, right? I mean, this flips, you're coming down for sure. But if you wanted to get involved here after this hourly close, yeah, you're sort of yeah, let me see, what is this range? I mean, it's a 11 pip range, but like I said, most of this moves, taking them after after the initial entry, it's usually not a good idea. But yeah, because there goes your flip. There goes your flip. I think you're below here as well. Yeah, there goes your top wick, goes your flip. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's hourly. I mean, if we were just contesting with the hourly, then sure, I'd be willing to take this, but we're contesting with the 4 as well. We've tapped into these areas right now, or we didn't quite tap into these areas, but you know, if I was to take the sell, this would be my vantage point here, right? And in actuality, that would be how many pips? That would be about, I mean, that would be about 5 pips. So that's about a 5 pip vantage point. All right, that's a 5 pip vantage point. I'm not just gonna sit here. Nah, man, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. DJ Gold. All right, cool, man. Yeah, that's it for me, y'all. That's it for me. The next trade I'm gonna be looking for is probably around 1 p.m. something around there. Yeah, if I can't take an entry. Oh, actually, give me 1 second, y'all. I want to see some. I want to see something. Yeah, a lot of 9s, not very many 10s though. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 9:40, 9:30 a.m. Yeah, 11. Oh, 11, really? That's gold though. Yeah, GJ usually earlier in the session. 10-15 though. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna look for a price to potentially tap into this level, right? Create that top wick, and then by the hourly closure, we'll see if we can get a position or not. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, though. Unfortunately, it was just a BE this time. Let's see, record BE about 58. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I just updated that twice. Second, 57. So 57, and let me see, monthly record, second BE of the month, trades taken. Okay, y'all, that's gonna be it for me though. Again, I'll wait for that top wick towards 194, maybe beyond that, and we'll see how this 4 hour ends up closing, and yeah, potentially we'll get into a move then. All right, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Just as always, we back again tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. West African time. With that being said, peace.